everyone, this is Poorman973, and it's actually been September since I've done one of these. But welcome to Working at Wendy's update number 3. We're coming up here. More or less everything's been doing the same thing, but this week has been fairly interesting. Now, we've been getting a lot of new employees, and so far quite a few of them have not quite cut out. But when I went to work on Tuesday, not only did I have a pretty long shift for me anyway, in the morning, we had this new guy. His name was William, and I thought he was starting to do pretty good, but he disappeared during his shift, and we actually have no idea what happened to him. Maybe they eventually found out. I don't know. I didn't ask. But he just disappeared. I had to look in the bathrooms, out and about, everywhere. We never found him. So that was fun. We were already going to be short-handed that day. So we ended up one person short. And then later that day, another employee that we have, Ice, came to see her. She's legal here. This didn't come to see her. They were looking for her husband. I don't know why. I don't know the details. That's all I know. And she became pretty sad, and we let her go home. So now we're at least two people short, plus whatever we were also short of. And I inherited the grill position because at the time, I was one of the only people that actually could run it, besides like the managing staff and the sandwich person. So I ended up on the grill. I don't really like the grill very much, but I guess I got through it. By the end of the day, I was pretty hurt. See, the reason I don't work long shifts is because of this whole. If you see it in my face, it affects my arm, leg, and torso a lot more, and it becomes extremely tired really quickly. And when you get really tired, you can start to hurt. So that's basically what it does. I end up in a lot of pain, and it wasn't too bad. About half hour before my shift, I was in enough pain that I went into minor shock. I think that's what it was. I'm not entirely sure. After that, it was pretty painful, but I managed to stagger my way through my last half hour. So, it's been, oh my goodness, it's been so horrible. We ended up with before that, one employee had quit. One employee went in for emergency surgery. Another employee had to quarantine because of COVID. It was a mess. Just such a mess, and it's been annoying a little bit. They keep trying to put me on the drive-through position, and that's probably, as much as I hate grill, I'd much rather do grill than take orders at the drive-through, because when I worked at Taco Time, the drive-through there was possibly the worst position there, and they had me on it almost every day, and it caused me great anxiety, and I still get that. Even though it's nothing like that at Wendy's, it's a lot smoother, but my anxiety rises, and then I can't say words, and I start slowing down and getting lost and confused. I don't really know why, just it happens, but I still do my best, and I've not complained when they put me on the position. And now we're going to come to today. I started off on the drive-thru, and once again I was just taking cash, but once again I got flustered and confused, and I started making mistakes, and they moved me off onto the front position. Whereas when I'm on the front position, I just run around and help wherever needs to be helped, help stock drive through, help bag when there's not a bagger, help do fries if I need to, help do sandwiches, uh, keep them with ice and cups and stuff like that. Because the front's really not very busy. It never has been since this whole COVID thing. We did run into a little bit of trouble today, and it's actually the main reason I'm doing today's working at Wendy's. There was a woman who had come in, and she ordered a chili and something else. But when she ordered the chili, she says, "I want that one here." I says, "Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but our dining room is closed." And she said, "Well, okay." And then she continued to order. Once she got her order, we handed them to her. And first off, she was talking really quiet when I was asking her name, so I had to ask like 4 times for her name. I had to lean all the way over towards trying to hear her, like just. So she decides that in our dining room, that has been roped off. The dining room is roped off. That's okay to go sit in it after I told her she's not allowed to sit in the dining room. So I see her out there, and I go out and say, "Ma'am, I'm sorry, but the dining room is closed to everybody. I can't make any exceptions." She says, "Well, I'm here now anyway." So I leave and I go get my manager. See, I could have thrown her out, but it's not really my job to do that. Um, so I didn't go with my manager, but she walked over there, and I eventually saw the two walking out. And according to my manager, the woman yelled and cussed and screamed at her. Said things like she's never coming back, and when my manager wished her to have a nice day, the customer said, "Well, I hope you don't." If there's one thing I can't stand in this world, it is rudeness. Um, if you are told to do something in an establishment uh, that you're not allowed to do, then you're not allowed to do it. I don't care if the dining room is completely empty. It is closed for safety reasons, and we can't make any exceptions for any customer. That's just how it is. I've had to tell elderly people with walkers that the dining room is closed. It doesn't feel good, but I have to do it. And it made me so angry that when I get really angry, my heart pressure, my blood pressure goes whoop, and I start feeling like crap. So, I felt like crap for the rest of my shift, but it was only a 3-hour shift, so I wasn't going to complain. I just kept doing what I was doing. And I felt bad also, because I don't want to chase away customers. But what was I going to do? So when I got home, even though I wasn't really tired, I felt like crap. So I laid down, and then apparently I slept for 2.5 hours. Not my intention, but so it's been a week, especially. I'm just ready for the week to be over. I work tomorrow only for like an hour or a half hour while one of my managers goes to a doctor's appointment. But I have a rule in my life, and if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Now, true, I'm extremely sarcastic. And sometimes I don't realize when my sarcasm goes too far for at least like a couple seconds, and then it kicks in back in me, and I immediately apologize. There's a difference between being sarcastically rude and being just straight out rude. I was bullied my entire childhood, and it's not something I can abide by. Like, I'm angry at the woman for being rude, for doing what she did, but never once did I raise my voice. Never once did I say anything mean. And even here, she was is saying she's a rude customer. I guess that can be construed as mean, but it's just me telling the truth. And I guess that's another thing. There's a difference between just being rude and telling the truth. Because you can tell the truth and be rude, but you're not being rude just to be rude. Well, anyway, I'm going to get off this tangent. But this has been Poor Man 973, and first off, I want to show you guys I finally got some more things up on my wall behind me. We have, move my head this way. There's my president's, and that is my dog Charity's collar. I have Sam's collar. It's there. I was trying to get so you guys could see it on the camera. For you guys, it's like off in this direction. It's right there hanging on my wall. And just to show you guys this, my grandma made me this. Isn't it so cute? It's almost like a little wobblehead. It's a little kitty. She made me that for Christmas. It doesn't quite look like my Clara because Claire is entirely black. But it's cute. I'm going to have it on my desk now. So this has been Poor Man 973, and I hope you all have a nice day.